In all honesty, that is one of the major problems with low-income areas.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is that people get thrown in jail for small, ridiculous drug offenses, like shit that is unacceptable to lock a human being in a cage for. And then they're not home to raise their child, so the child grows up without a father, so he goes seeking that family that he never had. He joins a gang, and then he gets thrown in jail, and he has illegitimate children, and it's a sick fucking cycle that apparently is just okay. And it's depressing and sad and should not be.
You know, there's a way to make that stop, though, right?
Stop locking people up for a dime bag of weed. Yes.
I don't think we lock people up for dime bags of weed anymore.
Oh, yeah, we do.
It's not the 70s, man.
Well, I don't know how much a dime bag is, but we do lock them up for drug possession. Absolutely.
Yeah, but drug possession now is like methamphetamine and fucking like cocaine and shit.
Well, let them do cocaine. What's wrong with cocaine, man? That's a Schedule II drug. It's not even as bad as marijuana. Like, seriously, like, marijuana is a Schedule I, cocaine is a Schedule II, because cocaine actually has a medical purpose. So let them do cocaine.
All right, let them do cocaine. But let them eat cake and let them do cocaine.
I mean, I got you with the meth, but honestly, just let it all be legal. Honestly,
I think the whole point is that there's a certain a certain element of drug users that will kill you or steal things to get a fix.
Yeah.
And I think they want to curb that.
Well, and here's the thing. That's not all drug users. That is, I think Dr. Jew was talking about it. It's like mainly heroin. Like, heroin's one of those drugs that it's like you feel like you're dying if you don't get it in your body. So
you'd kill your grandma to get a fix.
Oh, yeah. Because it's just survival. Like, Dr. Jew's talking about it. Like, it's not even, you have no choice. You need to survive. So.
Here's the thing. I think the way that we should do this stuff is, this is my personal opinion. We'll fix the universe, right?
Yeah.
My personal opinion is that the fines and the whatevers should just be higher or more severe when you do bad things.
I see.
Under the influence.
Yes.
So it's like if you're driving your car and you happen to have 200 pounds of marijuana on you, or cocaine or heroin or whatever, and you're not doing anything to endanger anybody, and you're not completely fucking high, on your way.
Yeah.
Right? You're being a responsible human being, even if you are in ownership. It's like owning a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you get pulled over and you have a flamethrower and someone's like, well, you could use that to do bad things. Like, listen, I know I could use that to do bad things, but I'm not going to. So until I fucking do something bad with it, fucking leave me alone.
Yeah.
But when someone's doing something bad with a flamethrower or drug use, we should throw the fucking book at them.
Because they're doing something bad.
Right. And that's where I feel like it's like, well, gun violence is like, we need to fucking throw the book at people who use guns violently.
Yeah.
Like, not whatever. Like, and like it basically goes across the board with everything for me. Like, let's hurt the people who are doing the bad things.
Yes.
And this includes, cell phone use in cars.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's bullshit. Like, if you crash into someone while you're talking on the fucking cell phone, we should be able to fucking string you up.
Yeah.
Everybody else who can do it without hurting someone, fucking let them.
Yeah.
Because they're not fucking anything up.
But at the same time, I agree with you. I agree with you in that. But that's one of those unnecessary risks that I don't think is, like, you shouldn't be using your phone while driving. There's tons of people who can do it, but you just shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't, but they shouldn't be able to legislate how you should be able to do it. Like, the fact that they're like, well, you can do it hands-free if it's this and that. There's a button. Like, fucking eat a bag of dicks. Like, it shouldn't exist.
The only reason
you can't legislate common sense. You can't tell people to stop being idiots. You can't tell people to not fucking put a sharp stick in their eye.
Yeah.
No matter how much you say, legally you shouldn't be putting sharp sticks in your eyes. I saw like 4 people talking on their phones today behind me in traffic. Like, literally look up. No, there's an asshole on his phone. Like, hey man, it's cool. Like, do your thing. Just don't hit me. If you hit me and you're on your phone, I am going to get out of my car and I'm probably going to pound your skull in because. You earned it. Congratulations.
I agree with you, except for the one fact that your dangerous behavior endangers others. If you want to do shit that endangers you and you want to run your face into a telephone pole, it's your business. It's America. Do it. But, you know, you ride a motorcycle without a helmet, fine. But when you're doing shit that endangers others, that's when I have a problem with it. And if cars are the one thing I really don't have any leeway on that opinion. That's why I fucking throw the book at drunk drivers.
If somebody like, if you talk, but here's the thing, like if you're on your cell phone and you get into a fender bender, because most people talking on their cell phones, they're not. Hopefully, they're not going to be like doing something insane. Like they're going to be getting into fender benders and shit in traffic, right? Yeah. You just make it so that if they're on their phones and they get into a fucking fender bender because they're not paying attention, you throw the fucking book at them. Yeah. Right? Like, oh no, you get 6 months for that. Like, nobody's gonna fucking do it because you get 6 months for it, or you're gonna be really, really fucking careful, right? Like, they're like, oh, and people would be like, oh, the laws are too harsh. To be like, yeah, but it keeps everybody else from fucking doing it, rather than punishing the people who didn't do it. That's the only thing.
I agree, but I don't think that stricter punishments are necessarily even the answer, because people still commit murder, you know. So just because the punishment is super severe doesn't always deter the behavior.
Yeah, but I think we don't even. I don't know, man.
But I do agree with you. Like, throw the book at them.
I think we go about a lot of those things all wrong, man. Yeah. I think the way that we treat murderers and people in at least American society, I think we're far too lenient. Mm-hmm. You know, I think we lock people in cages. I don't think we, we don't have we have incarceration and we have rehabilitation and whatever, but I don't think we don't have punishment. There's no.
Well, you mean like flogging?
Fuck yeah, I mean flogging. Mm. Fuck yeah, I mean flogging. Because there's places like. What do you do with a little kid? I mean, I know nowadays everyone will say that you're supposed to talk to them, but you know, eat a bag of dicks with that too. You know, you can fucking go talk to your kid who's been screaming in a restaurant for 3 hours.
Some kids need to be hit.
Oh, well, we talked to him. Yeah. Well, that's great.
Some
I'm gonna
kids
fucking
need
talk
to be hit.
You. Get out your belt and fucking smack the kid in his ass at least once, just to put the fear of God into him so he doesn't do it again, you know?
And it is a gradient scale, you know? Like, Bill Burr talks about it. He's like, yeah, we were kids. My dad used to beat the shit out of us. Whatever, you know? It's the way it was. It's like, that's not a good thing either. Like, you don't... that's the extreme opposite. But yeah, absolutely. But that's what people think when you say you should hit a kid. They think of that in their mind. And that's an extreme overreaction. Like, No, not that.
That's not it at all, dude. Yeah. No, everything.
That's a bad parent.
And never in anger.
No.
Never in fucking anger. You would always, you know, I feel like it's one of those things where you walk away and you compose yourself and you say, you know, hey man, in 10 minutes I'm coming back and you're getting a smack on the butt or whatever. Like, you know, anyways, I feel like that same thing could work with adults, man. I mean, they do it in Singapore. You get caught doing shit, you get fucking caned. Yeah. Like, why do we not do shit like that? Because there'd be a lot less people fucking stuff up if they knew, rather than like, oh, well, you're gonna get probation for that, you know, because people don't fear probation. Yeah. People don't fear fines. Well, my parents will just fucking post bail and it'll be fine, man. You know? Yeah. How many kids that do tagging and whatever, like public destruction of property and stuff, like they don't give a shit. And the same thing with the gang kids. Do you think the gang kids would fucking be all about that if they knew that they're gonna get their asses beat? Like,
well, a lot of them do get their asses beat in prison and stabbed and other horrible things. So, but it's a badge of honor. Like, think of the badge of honor. You'd be a martyr at that point. Like, yeah, you know, I did this shit and I got 100 lashes or whatever, and look, I'm still on the street. So, I mean, even that, like anything like that, it can go the other way too. I think is it Norway? I was reading a story about a place that they have an island for prisoners. It's just an island. It's just a fucking island, and they they contribute to the island. Like, they need farmers. It's a glowing one. I'm gonna snipe him in his fucking face hole.
I don't think I've seen those yet.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's a glowing zombie, bro. He's super radioactive.
Glow zombie.
But
he glows.
They give him a job, and they rehab so much faster, and they feel like they have a sense of accomplishment. Human beings need like a couple things. They need shelter, they need love, they need companionship, whatever. But they also need to feel like they're contributing. Yeah. And when you have human beings that feel like they're worthless and they're not contributing, don't drink the water. God damn it, don't drink the water. then you get a bunch of scumbags. So I think it's important to give people a purpose, which is why I think drugs should be legal, but just put people in rehab, give them other options. Don't just... It's like somebody who's like has a mental deficiency, and then you punish them for it.
But also, if you stab a child so you can get it fixed, we fucking put you.
I agree. You know, but again, a lot of times it's not even the people. It's it's the drugs. So, but I agree. You know, like just because, like, if you drink and drive, even though you were drunk and you didn't like have any control over yourself, it doesn't matter. You fucking drank and then got in a car. Like, that's the mistake that you made.
Well, I mean, at some point when you put yourself in a situation to, you're still liable. I think at some point. Oh yeah,
absolutely. Because you're an adult that decided to do drugs or decided to drink alcohol.
I built this rickety machine here that's it's the fucking rusty buzzsaw-o-matic. Like, well, I didn't realize it was gonna.
That sounds
I didn't
safe.
realize it was gonna hurt anyone.
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, you built a rusty buzzsaw-o-matic. Of course, it's gonna fucking hurt somebody. Like, Anyways, yay! All of the world's problems are solved.
Well,